everyone, so our topic for today is about the mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is a process of nuclear division in eukaryotic cells that occurs when a parent cell divides to produce two identical daughter cells. It also takes place in regular body cells. So, during cell division, mitosis refers specifically to the separation of the duplicated genetic material carried in the nucleus. And the major purpose of mitosis is for growth and to replace worn-out cells. So there are phases of mitosis: the interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis. Interphase. Interphase is the longest part of the cell. It produces all materials required for growth. So during interphase, the cell acquires nutrients, creates and uses proteins and other molecules, and it starts the process of cell division by replicating the DNA. There are parts of interphase. First is also known as the G1 phase of the cell cycle. The second part of interphase is known as the S parts of the cell cycle, or synthesis phase when DNA duplicated. And the third part of the cell cycle is G2. It is just a checkpoint to make sure the DNA is correct. Next is prophase. Prophase is the process that separates the duplicated genetic material carried in the nucleus of a parent cell into two identical daughter cells. So in this image, the late prophase and the early prophase. So the explanation for this is the chromosomes become visible and the spindle apparatus forms and attacks the centromeres of the chromosomes. So next is metaphase. Metaphase is the process that separates duplicated genetic material carried in the nucleus of a parent cell into two identical daughter cells. So the nuclear membrane is completely gone and the duplicated chromosomes line up along the cell's equator. And the next is anaphase. Anaphase is the stage of mitosis after the process of metaphase, when replicated chromosomes are split and the newly copied chromosomes are moved to opposite poles of the cell. It is diploid sets of daughter chromosomes separate. They are pushed and pulled toward opposite poles of the cell by spindle fibers. Next is telophase. Telophase begins once the replicated paired chromosomes have been separated and pulled to opposite sides or poles of the cell. The telophase nuclear membrane and nucleus reform. Cytokinesis is nearly complete. The next one is cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the part of the cell division process during which the cytoplasm of a single eukaryotic cell divides into two daughter cells. In this cytokinesis, the final stage of mitosis, the cytoplasm, organelles, and nuclear material are evenly split and two new cells are formed. Like this, they are called daughter cells because they are two exactly like the other. This is the two new cells. This is called daughter cells. And now let's move in meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division that reduces the number of chromosomes in the parent cell by half and produces four gamete cells, should I say. In meiosis, it takes place in the gametes of an organism. People have a chromosome count of 46. When an egg joins a sperm, the count must stay at 46 to remain human. So, the egg can only have 23 chromosomes and the sperm can only have 23 chromosomes. Sperm 23 plus egg 23 equals fertilized cell 46. Because during meiosis, gamete cells undergo a double division, maintaining the DNA but reducing the chromosomal count to 23. In this image, at the end of the meiosis, the individual gamete cell has divided from 1 cell to 4. Males produce 4 viable sperm and females produce 1 viable egg and 3 non-functioning polar bodies. Meiosis ensures that all living organisms will maintain both genetic diversity and genetic integrity. So that would be all. Thank you and have a nice day.